Glenn. And for those of you who have just finally decided to arrive, before I start, I really like to, before I keep going, Hannah, that was a beautiful speech. And I'm sure Mark and Judy, when you get a chance to watch the video, you'll be touched by it. So, Dan, not so good, but it's okay. We move on. I'll be like, that's the main thing.
Yeah, well, you're next.
Sorry?
You're next.
I'm next, okay, fair enough. Before I start, I'd really like to firstly thank Laura for all the hard work you put into today's and Bede just for, I don't know, whatever you did. Showed up, I suppose, put that down as a tick, that's about all. And also, a very special happy 44th wedding anniversary to the MC and her partner Greg today. Greg believes that Bede actually planned to have the wedding today, but I don't think so.
Out with the old, in with the new.
Happy anniversary, happy anniversary.
Thanks, brother. Tacklers.
Sorry?
Yes, Greggy and Ed.
Okay, thank you all for coming today to celebrate this special day, in particular all those who have travelled from abroad, interstate, and more importantly those who have travelled from the Gold Coast and Brisbane. Now, I know everybody who travels from abroad, Jamal, look at you, and interstate normally get the big raps, but those who travel locally, great effort. Thanks for turning up. You didn't have to show up, but you actually did, so it's a good effort to start with. It's not every day we get to witness the union of two wonderful people, or one wonderful person, particularly Laura, and that other bloke. For those of you who don't know how Bede and Laura met, and unfortunately Megan gave a bit of a gig up today, but I just got to roll with the punches with that. It was COVID when Bede was forced home to return from one of his round the world jaunts, journeys, whatever he calls it. This time though, he was in Canada, living what I can gather, what Dan spoke about. Pretty good life actually. Couldn't mind all that himself. And and he rang his mother rang him, and those of you who know Sue would know what that's like. And he was pretty much told, get in the plane, get your ass home, and stop having a good time, which he did. So he did. He didn't pay me for that, but that's another story. After being back home for a while and getting back into work, he told us he was going up to meet Kyle, going to Kyle and Caitlin's home, have a catch up, dinner and a few drinks. The next day, the usual questions were thrown around at home, not by me, I couldn't give a rat's, but by the Minister of Interrogation, just like a true CSI investigator. How Mum marks all those questions. How was the night? Who was there? Oh, here we go again. Jesus. And Bede gave away absolutely nothing. However, a couple of days later, this time Bede said to me, don't tell Mum, but I met this really lovely girl at Kyle's the other night. And so that was the start of the relationship, at least as far as I know it. Once the relationship became stronger, it was obvious to blind Freddie that was serious. That might have been by the way of Laura dropped hints about a ring. And despite those multiple hints about getting an engagement ring, both Laura and Sue and me from Laura, Sue kept grilling me about the proposal. And I was getting sick and tired. I thought, Jesus, Bede, for Christ's sake, can you pop the question? But Bede, being exactly like his mother, procrastinated and procrastinated and procrastinated, and nothing happened. When finally he told his mother, I'm going to buy Laura an engagement ring, it was like she'd won lotto. And obviously Bede, although he had purchased the ring, he said to Sue, I wanted to leave it at your home. I thought, oh, this can't be good. Anyway, the ring stayed at our house for about 3 months. All the time Sue was grilling me about when's he popping the question. When's he? I'm going, I don't bloody know. Don't ask me, ask him. Sure enough, Bede obviously got the shits with that and said, well, I'm taking the ring. So took the ring and Sue thought, that's it, it's going to happen. So anyway, it didn't happen. Went to the golf bag, and as Laura touched on previously during her speech, during the vows rather, golf bag and the ring, travel around for 6 months around all the golf courses locally, unbeknownst to nothing to Laura at all. And finally, the question was finally the question was proposed. Laura obviously said yes, and the pressure was off me, more importantly than anybody else. I could then relax and go, no more grilling from the CSI detective over here, and then I could finally just take my time and think, well, the wedding will happen when it happens. Here we are today. Both Sue and I are incredibly proud of who Bede has become, and we love you to pieces, mate. I think you know that. Although, as you know, sometimes a good ship under the ear might not go astray. And could not have asked for a better partner for him than Laura, who's kind, loving, hard-working, very hard-working, level-headed, although, can stumble when Boozy the Clown comes to town. Boozy the Clown comes out every now and again. So, clearly, Laura, you've mastered the art of patience further than you may have ever expected having to do with Bede. I know the two of you are going to make an amazing team, and Laura, welcome to the family. Remember, the spelling is Bowyer and pronounced Bowyer, as you'll get this all the time, and it will give you the shits. We're so happy to have you as part of our family, and look forward to whatever lies ahead of us. So everyone, please raise your glasses to Bede and Laura. May your life together be full of happiness, love and joy. To Bede and Laura.